right, Black Sheeple. This is MysterE with the Daily BS Report coming to you, recorded, of course, live to me from the River House on May 10th, 5/10/22. And today we move into a new phase of the lunar cycle, and it's called Oops, I didn't see that coming. Anyway, I'm glad to have you with me. I am here to deliver a message. I've got the Black Sheep Wisdom Oracle, and then I've got two tarot decks. They're essentially the same, the 514 Tarot and the Black Sheep Tarot, and all the characters from the play of the River House over the years are in these cards, and we've been on a journey of love to find out the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. So I pull 4 cards from the Wisdom Oracle and then 7 from each one of these, and then we see what the story is. So I'm glad you're with me. Let's get right to it. Our first Wisdom Oracle, yes, giving and receiving are one and the same. Giving and receiving are one and the same. And then here is one choice, one voice. Life is a labyrinth, one voice. So giving and receiving are the same. One choice, one voice. Interesting. Love you through the new moon. This is an enlightened way to be in intimate relationships or business partnerships or anything that has a tremendous amount of value to you. And love our way through. Love our way through. Love our way through. Through. Love our way through. All right? It is May 10th, so I'm wondering if we're going to see some 5s and some 10s in here. Today, Mercury goes into retrograde, so maybe we'll see some communication cards, some things like that. So let's see. This one came out first. Wow, cool. This one came out second, third, and 4. All right, 3 more cards for the perfect read for the Black Sheep today. Give a message I'm so curious about. All right. Experience leading up to this full moon. Right now, we move into this phase called I didn't see it coming or did not see it coming. And it's, we've all set intentions on the new moon, whether we realize it or not. Well, the last new moon was an eclipse. It's 100 times more powerful than any other new moon, Whatever we were thinking about, ruminating about, whatever was going on in our field at the time is what we're really working with. And it's about to be shown to us in this full moon coming up on Sunday in Scorpio. And it's also an eclipse, so it's 1,000 times powerful than a normal lunar full moon. So the universe right now is in this phase where right before the full moon, we're starting to see some static and some this is what we're working with. So a lot of times we get a surprise in our life. So it's a real time to slow down and go, all right, be light, lightness spreads light, be light, light is light, lightness spreads light is our evolutionary guideline. Our idea today is for day number 10 in the lunar cycle, I am willing to relinquish my control over, or I'm willing to relinquish my illusion of control. So this is where in this part of the lunar cycle, we have to become playful with life because we're not in control of it, but where we think we're in control, our illusions sometimes are disturbed by wow, I didn't see that coming. So anyway, that's where we are. And our journaling that we do on this day is who, what, or how am I trying to control? Get real honest with yourself. What am I trying to control? What am I trying to control? And I don't want to do that because I'm not in control anyway. And these are just illusions. Remove the illusions of control so I can see the truth of my life, okay? Wow, there's the outcome card, and it is slow down. Are you open to the possibility of magic? All right, so the 8 of New Earth is our outcome card, and the very first card, this is a really pleasurable, fun read. The 3 of Cups, that's about open relating. That's about, the number 3 here it always involves more than a pair. 2, usually this is about just celebrating life, being happy with the way it is, just really having your cups full and sharing that with friends. Sometimes it's, in our deck, it's about open relating. It's learning to be so open in the heart and free in the way that you relate, that you're not encumbered by, dynamics that cause there to be ripples. And in this, wow, I am really having an experience. So in this card right now, when I look at this card, this where the whole thing is revolving around. The whole thing is revolving around is about open relating. It's like, how can we be so open in the heart with everybody that we simply love everybody the same? We're not creating like ways of looking at some people one way and some people at the other. How can we celebrate life and everybody in their totality and be so open in the heart with them that it's beautiful, and then what a compassionate way to live. A compassionate way to live, says the Princess of Cups. And then the King of Cups comes out. So, we start this reading just full of love, and I can feel it. It's like, wow. Like, there's a real love here. There's a real love coming in, Maybe just take a moment, take a breath with me. So right next to the wisdom card, the Princess of Cups is, yes, giving and receiving are one and the same. That's her message today. Giving and receiving are one and the same. So when you feel love for people, when you feel genuine love, not based on experience, not based on their ego, not based on their character, not based on anything, but just pure love, then giving and receiving are one and the same. We must receive what we give. That is the law of the universe. The King of Cups, which is like mastery of the emotions, is like taking 100% responsibility for your whole emotional world and your whole world in general. He's reminding us that there's only one choice, one voice. When we really open up to love, our intuition is so strong. Life is like a labyrinth then, and it just becomes a joyride, one step in front of another. There are no more multiple choices. And then we gather a lot of enthusiasm when we're not placing our emotions in the wrong cups, the cups with holes, the cups that are broken. We did that. We tried that. And now in this love, and all the cards that have the cups are all about, joyful celebration and open relating, being open in the heart, and giving and receiving are one and the same. Mastery of your emotions, taking 100% responsibility. And then, when we do it that way, when we really live life that way and we're open in the heart, the enthusiasm builds for our life. The enthusiasm builds for, who we are. And we get this inner strength card, which is really about the light within us. It's really like the strength we already have. It's already always been there. But a lot of times we have to do the work to shed the skins that we've accumulated, in karma and in thought and that kind of thing. And it's right next to the love you through the new moon. So I think this is a solitary card. It's about finding inner strength. I think what this is saying right now is love yourself. Make a commitment right now. And no matter what happens in this lunar cycle, we're going to get to a new moon. We're going to see things differently in a period, after the full moon. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go through the Scorpio moon, full moon, with a commitment to self-love, so much love. We're going to commit to self-love because giving and receiving are one and the same. We're going to love ourselves so much that the universe has to do that. And when we do that, we get a new play. And we're starting a new play here at the River House. We're starting an incredible play at the River House. And truthfully, the way we got to this new play in the River House is no matter what happened here, no matter how it went, we loved ourselves, We loved ourselves, and we loved all the characters in the tarot. And we look back and we look at the whole experience, the foundation, the center part of the read. The whole thing is revolving around our open-heartedness and our relatedness here at the River House, and what amazing serendipity and things that we have given so much. We have given so much, and now we're receiving so much, and now we're receiving so much. Now we have more to give, so we give so much. We want to continue to give. So that's our new play at the River House, And then it's like the last card, the outcome is slow down. Are you open to the possibility of magic? Are you open to the possibility of a miracle? Are you open to the possibility of life blessing you in mysterious ways? So in this time of the lunar cycle that we're in, it's and look at that. On the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. So this is when like our intuition, she showed up yesterday, and we talked about somebody feeling like we can only leave ourselves out of the equation about not being in love, then we block our intuition. So now the foundation comes in the next day's read. It's like, okay, It's our intuition is blossoming right now before this big full moon. And I think that's a very positive thing to really be in that, saying, slow down, be open to the possibility of magic. Something is being revealed, something is coming our way. We can't necessarily see it, we can feel it, we can open up to it, and we can slow down and say, yeah. The bottom of the wisdom oracle, by the way, is see perfection now. So it's like, okay, see perfection now. I'm training myself to take a picture of this because I noticed I haven't been getting the photos right when I try to do it later on. So we open up with this open relating. This Princess of Cups comes in, says, yes, giving and receiving are the same. Give of your love freely, give of it freely. The King of Cups is saying there's only one choice, one voice. Become the master of your emotions, own who you are, take 100% responsibility in the way you live your life. When you live it in integrity with yourself, and then all of a sudden everything becomes enthusiasm. Your fires get lit, your inner fires get lit, says the Princess of Wands, and then those fires are the light that already exists within you, and that's what is being asked of us right now, to love ourselves fiercely through the new moon, beyond, all through whatever happens in the Scorpio thing. We're all getting a new play, we're getting a new way, we're getting a new play, we're getting a new opportunity to love our way through. But even now, in this, it's time to slow down and be open to the possibility of magic. High Priestess underneath is like our intuition, our subconscious mind is where we need to place our attention. All right, so the 10 of coins comes out to match the celebration card, the 3 of cups. I mean, what a beautiful pairing. There's a 10, okay? We got May 10th is today. So there's our first 10, right? There's a 3 of cups. So just, that's really about everybody, getting everybody what they want. That's a fulfillment level on so many levels. It's a kind of a community fulfillment. And it's about emergence. Yeah, it's the emergence of something. So the celebration, there's an emergence of celebration of love and of open relatedness, really being truthful with one another. All right, for the Princess of Cups, let's see what we got here. 2 cards came out. I think they're supposed to clarify that Princess of Cups. So the Princess of Cups now is the 8 of Cups and then the 4 of Cups. So a lot of emotion right now. Giving and receiving are the same. The 4 of Cups is about rejection, somebody feeling left out. And this card's actually the exact opposite, which is somebody's recognizing that sometimes being left out is a beautiful thing. Go leave yourself out. Get out in nature. Leave yourself out. Take care of yourself. Get away from a messy situation. So somebody's feeling left out, or there's a part of us is feeling left out, that we could be left out, and it's not true. We just need to take care of ourself and come back to the truth, which is if giving and receiving are one and the same. When we take care of ourselves, we're taking care of ourselves. And we just keep giving to ourselves. We're giving to everyone. We're giving to ourselves. We've got to fill our own cups, folks. We've got to fill our own cups. Gosh, wow, look at that. So then the King of Cups is clarified by the Fool. The King of Cups and the Fool. Now this is quite the character pair right there. You got the Fool, which is just trusting life. He's just always about just jumping into and trusting intuition and going forward with life, as foolish as it may seem, and people take advantage of him and things like that. But the Fool keeps trusting in this. Eventually, the Fool's trust is so solid in life that everything works out for the Fool. And the King of Cups is the mastery of emotion and love and being themselves and taking 100% responsibility for their wide open heart. So it's wow, jumping forward in that. So you get the 8 of Cups, which is taking care of yourself, and that follows by the leap of faith with the fullness of your entire emotional being. It's what are we holding back for on this planet? What are we holding back for? And then the 9 of Coins comes up for enthusiasm. So the 9 of Coins is very similar to the 10 of Coins. The 10 of Coins is about emergence. The 9 of Cups is about feminine desire, and it's a number 9. And I believe it's poem is number 6. Yes, number 6. So to clarify enthusiasm, we get feminine desire number 6. So that's a 9 card, has a 6 to it. So there's a 96. Seeds impregnate the earth's desire to sustain life. Earth is nurture and nature for growth and abundance naturally. A man's seed impregnates the feminine desire to give and sustain life. Woman is nurture and nature for the child naturally. When a woman feels something inside her heart, a process of self-expression has been initiated. She is pregnant with desire naturally. There is nothing anyone can do to stop this. This is the most powerful source of energy known. A woman may ignore or hide this feeling for some time. However, her heart's desire is ultimately stronger than human will. Unmet, her desire is a disturbing force for shattering expectations. So you might as well give her what she wants right now. You might as well align yourself with her emergence, or she will quickly find a more willing partner. So that's like a truth card, right? That's a truth card. It's like when we really meet people where they're at and we open ourselves fully. I mean, that's totally the message, right? When we are like foolish almost, we are willing to take the risk, jump in with the fullness of our emotions, those two things, and we meet someone else in that same place, and that's when the magic happens, That's when we have the wish fulfillment. This is also a wish fulfillment card. But you remember also, if we're not able to meet it, then bang, we're going to find somebody that wants to meet us, because that's ultimately what we all want, is to be met. We all want to be met, and if somebody that we're with can't meet us, or we can't allow ourselves to meet them, then that process breaks down, and that's just a part of it. And then what do? Do we consciously work together to repair it? And that's what the wisdom is in the Love You Through the New Moon. The whole philosophy around, we use the lunar cycle as a way to stick to our commitments, be open and transparent, and work through these situations so that the energies at play don't have to be destructive, and we can have an enlightening experience and radically change our relationship every single lunar cycle and reestablish our agreements and our purpose and everything, if we like. And it's really a free way to meet. And as soon as we're talking about that, Love You Through the Moon, and to clarify the inner strength, it's the inner strength is really our light. It's all in there, but what's on the outside of it, what needs to come out, the fantasy. This is the fantasy card. So there's a 5, right? There's a 5. I said we're looking for 5s and 10s today. 5s and 10s today. So look, I mean, it's okay. The fantasies we've had, the ways we wanted life to be, the way we really wanted it to be, we thought we wanted it to be. It's like we really, and then all of a sudden we had unmet desires, and they were unmet in ourselves and unmet in others, and this all came out, and it's okay. No matter what happens, no matter what you express, no matter what needs to come out for your enlightenment, for your, I bless it, and I'm going to love you through the new moon no matter what. So no matter what kind of outbursts you have, I have, we all have, and whatever have in our, whatever happens in our fields, like, it's okay. People are just feeling it. They want to get it out. And to clarify, the new play is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Well, all this cups is like, we got the fantasy of the desire field in the 5, and now we get the 7. The 7 is about sort of like overindulgence. Wow, all these cups. This is really fascinating. This is really about sabotage. This is sabotage. This is when you're putting your ideas about fulfillment and relationship in the wrong cups. The cups have holes in them. It's like. That's where you go after you realize that, I got to fill my cup, and I got to stop putting my energy in frivolous places. I can't put it, I can't do it anymore. So why on earth would the new play card be clarified by the sabotage, the 7 of Cups? Let's see what the next card is. Let's see what the message is. See perfection now is right here. It's like, see perfection now. Don't let your mind make up that there's a problem, See perfection now. See perfection now. And the outcome card is the Page of New Earths. page of new earth, sing a new song of love, create space in your heart for so much love that the exterior of your life becomes a reflection of all of that space that you've created, because you've given everything in you to back to the light, which is really all love, you know. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. It's like sexual attraction. It's like coming to a place in your life. It's like, what are you going to do with your passion? What are you going to do with your desire? Are you going to step through the gates of the Two Wands and go see who you are? Are you going to step through that? Are you really ready to do that? Are you ready to reveal yourself? So that would clarify the High Priestess, you know. You know, like there's something, you know, are we going to remain true to ourselves and step through our own gates of desire, be free with them? And this whole reading is talking about, let's do it with consciousness, right? Because what we're focused on today, what is the central theme of the read, is celebrating, you know, everything coming together for everyone. That we're in relationship and harmony with people, that we have the same desires. That's a 10 card right there. You know, and then we had the message of giving and receiving is one is the same as like give to yourself. Make sure you give to yourself right now. Make sure you give to yourself, you know. And when you're ready, you know, or even if you're not, you know, take your take your love and make a leap of choice, a leap of faith, and you'll know there's only one choice, one voice. So that's what the Fool says. You can't follow the absolute yes, you know, jump in with your heart, you know, say yes to life, say yes to, and go look for the absolute yes. Where is my absolute yes? Get into the feeling. The first part of this read was about feeling the love. And the matchmaker was all in this yesterday. And then it's like enthusiasm, and it's like, you know, meeting desire there. And no matter what happens in this craziness of right now, I'm going to love you through the new moon. No matter what happens, whoever your partners are, whoever your people are in life, it's like, no matter what happens, I'm committed to you. I'm committed to you. I'm going to love you through the new moon. I'm going to love myself through the new moon. And the new play does not work. This is like, we can look beyond the ways in the past that we have put our energy into leaky cups. We can look beyond that, and we can say, you know what? It's all perfect. It's all perfect. Everything is perfect. It is perfect the way it is. We get to create anew today. We can create space in our hearts by slowing down, being open to the possibility of magic, and create a lot of space. Let go of our illusions of control and go make it a great day. It's a very rich time. Write down what it is you're excited to manifest. What are you excited about? Get into it. Get into that place where you get giddy with yourself, you know? Get giddy with yourself and say, you know what? I'm the master of my life. I know I am. I created all of this. I just want to see the truth, and I only want what is mine in truth. I'm going to stop going for things. Oh my God, here's the message. I'm going to stop going for the things that I can see now never have brought me fulfillment, and they never will. And I can be at peace with that it was all learning. I don't have to repeat that thing, because I'm going to stay firmly in the song of my heart. All right, God bless you.